hello. We're going to talk about sound and how sound can be applied on healing and just basically on feeling amazing. Because even if you don't realize, you probably already felt how powerfully a healing sound can be. If you have a favorite song that makes you feel happy or sad, that's the power of sound. If you ever danced until your feet were sore, that's the power of sound. If that's the piece of music that makes up memories, that's the power of sound. Sound is all around us, and whether we know it or not, it's always affecting how we feel, which is why the healing power of sound is something yogis have been aware for thousands of years. And today, sound healing and sound baths are a popular way to experience the many benefits of specific tones and instruments. A sound bath is simply a deeply relaxing experience where you lie down on a mat or blanket with as many cushions or props as you need to feel comfortable, and basically immerse yourself in the vibrations. Sound healing is very much the same, basically. So yeah, the benefits usually are reduced stress, improved sleep, lower blood pressure, reduced pain, reduced anxiety, lower cholesterol levels, fewer mood swings, more balanced hormones, greater sense of overall well-being, and so on. But yeah, but do we know why sound affects us that way? I mean, really, we've never been surrounded by as much sound as we are today, no? Beyond the positive and uplifting sounds of singing and music, and I would say, this is the reason why reggaeton and all this kind of horrible music can also make us sick as hell, and the horrible, overwhelming lack of silence and lack of good vibrations, let's say, in a city, is also something that makes us deeply sick. So yeah, in a world with so much noise, it's more important than ever to be intentional and conscious about how we use sound and how we interact with it, which is where sound healing comes, right? Healing with sound has existed for thousands of years. The ancient Egyptians used music and incantations to help heal the sick, while the ancient yogic text, the Samaveda, contains chants and hymns and was recited in a specific harmony. Greek physicians used musical instruments to heal patients using the power of vibration to promote healthy digestion, sleep, and emotional disturbances. There's, most of you, many would know the work of Emoto with how water reacts to words and sound. So we are basically mostly made of water, and water reacts to sound and changes its structure. So no wonder we are affected by it, right? So specific frequencies can be used to help optimize the body's organs, as well as to elicit certain brainwaves and emotional states. Autoimmune disease specialists say humans have an optimal frequency, as does everything else in the universe. That occurs when each of the cells in our body vibrates the frequency that it was designed to. So, if you heard the phrases good vibes and bad vibes, this is essentially what these sound specialists are referring to. When our bodies and minds are vibrating at a healthy level, we generally feel, well inside and out. If we spend time in environments or with vibrational frequency and leave us more susceptible to illness, sound healing can help reharmonize and rebalance our body and emotion. In fact, this is already used in medicine today to help reduce pain with those with arthritis, menstrual pain, So yeah, even medical ultrasound uses vibration waves and echoes to produce images and structures. So healing frequencies for emotions, organs, and chakras, basically. Now that we know a little about the science of sound, it's easier to understand how it can be so beneficial. Like certain sound waves can encourage our brain to elicit certain brain waves that can help us feel relaxed, alert, focused, and even aid in entering a meditative state. When our brain is in a relaxed and balanced state, it stimulates the parasympathetic nervous system. So, the rest and digest system, helping the body's organs and tissues rest, heal, and regenerate. As well as physical health, sound healing is also used to release blocked energy from the subtle energy channels, which restores balance to our emotions too. Specific frequencies are linked to specific patterns in numerology and geometry, and are said to have specific effects on the body and mind, such as 174 hertz relieves pain and stress. 285 heals tissue and organs. 396 liberates the listener from fear and guilt. 417 facilitates change. 528 transformation of DNA and DNA repair. 639 reconnects relationships. 741 helps provide solutions and self expression. 852 brings the listener back to the spiritual order. 963 encourages the sense of oneness and unity. To experience the benefits of different frequencies, you can search the binaural beats online, or which includes frequencies to elicit brain waves like delta for sleeping, theta meditation, alpha to reduce anxiety and create positivity, beta to increase focus and problem solving, and frequencies to help improve motivation. So yeah, as well as frequencies, health systems like traditional Chinese medicine has used healing sound as a method known as toning to bring the body and mind back into place. Toning uses the voice and includes healing sounds such, for instance, the lungs would be, you know, the kidneys is like chew, the liver is more like, like when you, yeah, heart and small intestine is like ha, spleen and pancreas is a who, and the triple burner basically is like ha. So yeah, sound healing also works directly with the chakras. So imagine, you know, the root chakra would be, the Yam, Lum, Shidavnishana is the Bam, pronounced Bam. Manipura is the Ram, and so on. So you can say that sound healing is being used like really, really extensively in human history, and no wonder. Also, there's a guy called, the Royal Rife machine, named after the inventor, Royal Rife. So, is a device that has gained attention for its purpose ability to treat various ailments through the use of specific frequencies, which is incredible. So basically, when there's an opera singer and the pitch of her voice breaks the glass window, that's exactly how it works. So this guy basically thought, right, if there's a specific frequency for the glass to break, there must be another one for bacteria, parasites, and so on in the body. And that's how these machines work. Personally, I have one of these small spooky machines. It's called Spooky 2, and it's amazing. It's one of the tools I've used to heal. Um, I'm sure if this technology was far more advanced and we knew a lot more about it, I mean, they use it against us, but we don't know that much about it. I'm sure we will do a lot better with all this. And maybe it would be one of the best ways to heal on its own. So yeah, Rife therapy is it treats a wide range of health benefits, including relief from chronic pain, improved immune function, treatments, for cancer, Lyme disease, and so on. The reason why is because there is like a specific frequency for each of these ailments. So like, let's say Borrelia burgdorferi, specific, exact thing. The spooky machine, for instance, if you have two generators, you can put one into killing mode and the other one into detox mode. So that way, and then also again expose yourself really slowly to these frequencies because they are powerful. They really are. So yeah, another thing that, I mean, that maybe if we have around us, we can use our cats. Cats are the best ones. They really know sound healing. A cat's purr, vibrating at healing frequencies 25 to 150 Hz, might promote bone and tissue repair, reduce pain and inflammation, and lower stress in both cats and humans, acting as a natural self-healing mechanism for felines and offering therapeutic benefits like reduced blood pressure, improved mood for people, while often a sign of contentment. Cats also purr when stressed and injured, suggesting it's a vital self-soothing and restorative tool that can calm owners and potentially aid recovery. This is amazing. Whenever, all my recovery, I've been surrounded by cats. Cats are amazing, and obviously they do this to heal themselves, but they also do it to kind of heal others. So in that exchange, when they are content and they come to you and they put themselves exactly where it hurts or exactly where, it's amazing. It really is amazing. So cat purrs fall within 25 to 150, a range used in human therapeutic medicine for bone growth, muscle recovery, pain relief. Frequencies around 25, 50 Hz stimulate bone cell regeneration, increase bone density, helping cats and humans heal fractures. Also in tissue repair, stress reduction. So yeah, I mean, again, I'm so grateful for my cats. They have been a huge part of my recovery. They are amazing, amazing creatures. So yeah, cats purr to calm themselves when they stress, sick, or even dying to communicate too. So, but I think the best thing, the soothing part for when you have anxiety or any of these kind of issues, is kind of amazing actually. So yeah, another way you can use sound is by singing. Yeah, singing is actually amazing. There's a recent study, linking how singing can improve your immune system. It's fascinating. Singing for just 1 hour can increase your body's production of secretory immunoglobulin A and SIgA, but up to 240%. SIgA is your immune system first line of defense. It coats the lining of your mouth, throat, lungs, digestive system, blocking bugs, bacteria before they invade deeper. Researchers compared people who sang to those who simply listened to music or sat quietly. The difference was clear. Singing led to a massive spike in immunity, while the other activities offer only minor changes. The act of singing is not just emotional, it's a physical medicine. Breath control strengthens the lungs, muscle engagement improves circulation, vocal vibration stimulates healing in the chest, face, and brain. It's impressive, right? I mean, singing activates the vagus nerve, the nerve calms the body, regulates stress, lowers cortisol, balances the immune system. It's the body's natural switch between fight mode, healing mode. This is not about singing well, you can sing really, really bad and still benefit from it, but do not listen to reggaeton. Please just don't do that. I mean, for your own health and well being. Singing also boosts endorphins, creating a natural high that relaxes the mind, energizes the body. In a world overwhelmed by stress, the shift can be the medicine many people never realize they need it. So sing anything, I mean, I used to sing all the time. I love singing. So when my voice got really, really bad and I had like zero energy to do so, I felt really bad. When I could start singing again, I could really feel how not just the uplifting, but the fact that you have to control the breathing, you have to do all these at the same time was really, really helpful. So yeah, again, as you can imagine, listening to things that lower your vibration is what's happening nowadays. Because I guess the elite and everyone else that is in charge of this planet don't want us to access to this, no? And so they changed the frequencies. They changed. I mean, you just have to listen to nowadays music to understand all this, right? So thanks for watching. Do not listen to that horrible reggaeton music for your own health and well-being, and I'll see you next time.